Hello YouTube fan, my name is Clem, and in this video we're going to show you how to take your new Blackstone Griddle and be able to condition it and season it with this Blackstone Griddle seasoning and cast iron conditioner. And then we're going to make sure that it's going to be nice and ready when you start cooking those yummy meals. So stay tuned. So one of the first things you want to do is to grab this stone here. And this stone, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just lightly sand over this whole cast iron because we want this thing to be nice and slick. So just start from here and just real light. So you got to make sure you cover all the edges, and this will give you a nice smooth surface. This is the only time that you want to use soapy water to your griddle, because after that you want to make sure you maintain the seasoning. So here we have this blue towel. I got soapy water here set to the side, and now I want to go ahead and just kind of wipe her down. And I'm shoving it to that back hole. Back there is where the drain, where all the grease and oil is going to be. All right, so now we're done with the soapy water. Now we want clean water in order to rinse this off. I'm just going to pour it out like that. So that's done. So now what you want to do is we're going to turn on the burners to high in order to evaporate all this here. So you see after a few minutes it starts to evaporate, and that's where we want it nice and clean. So now that you have it ready, you want to go ahead and just turn down your flames a little bit. We want to go ahead and get the Blackstone Griddle seasoning, the cast iron conditioner, which it's going to season this and also protect it at the same time. I'm just going to use my tongs here, and I'm going to spread that around. Another blue towel, so we can spread that around. And you can see it start to smoke, and that's fine because we do have it at medium heat. And so we want to make sure that we coat everything, even the sides. Let me fold this up. Even the sides you want to get. And you'll see there it starts to smoke, and that's fine. You can even do the outside if you like. So I'm going to add a little bit more. Boy, I can't wait until we start cooking on this Blackstone Griddle. Some of the things that we're going to be making is going to be amazing. Like my wife says, yummy-licious. So now what you want to do is let it burn for about 5 minutes, and it's going to get real hot and smoky, and that's fine. And we're going to go ahead and do it 2 more times and then get back to you for the next step. So you can see it's starting to change colors on the flat top, and it's smoking. I went ahead and put it back to high heat, and as this thing starts to stop smoking, or 5 minutes like I said, then you can go ahead and do the process again for another 2 times. But it's just working beautifully. I gave it 3 treatment. As you can see, it's starting to stop smoking. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn it off. We're going to take this is olive oil from Greece. A good friend of ours from Greece gave us a few bottles, and we still have some when we went. So we're going to go ahead and use that. And here's the onions that we went ahead and cut up, and then basically we're just going to strew some olive oil all throughout. And then we're going to just go ahead and just toss it and mix that in real good. And this is going to help to season your Blackstone grill. Adding onions to it in order to finalize the seasoning of it. And so we're going to apply the onions. The grill is still off. Once we put the onions, we're going to go ahead and kick it on to a medium low. Again, we don't want to burn it. So here we go. So we went ahead and turn it on to a medium low. Make sure it's spread evenly and let it cook, do its thing. Let it cook slow. And make sure that the onions are around the edges, because sometimes the edges of the seasoning, your pre-seasoning and your conditioning doesn't grab as well. You know, the heat is not there. Boy, you can smell that cooking. Oh my goodness, just can't wait until we start doing some great meals on this Blackstone griddle. I got some recipes that I've been working on with linguiça. That's for you, Brenda. With linguiça and the grilled cheese. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to go fishing and get some pompano fish and then grill it. So again, you want it nice and slow. I tell you, this little table, the link will be down below in the video. I love it. It's got 4 shelves plus the grid underneath. And then you got a place for your paper towels to hang. You got a place for all your condiments, and makes a great camping table for this Blackstone grill. And also down below we'll also put the link if you're interested on a 22-inch Blackstone grill. We have the option to get the 17-inch or the 17-inch with a side burner, but we decided to go with the 22-inch. It'll be plenty of space to cook for when friends come about. Put a little bit of this olive oil on here. So now, as we can see, that some of the onions already started caramelizing, and we've been tossing it, and so that has been seasoning the grill. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just take these onions, put it back in our bowl. Turn off the griddle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the scraper. Again, real light. Doesn't have to be that heavy. So we can get all the onion stuff that's off of there. And now what you want to do is olive oil, just real lightly. Just put it around and just wipe it. And voila! Guys, our Blackstone griddle is seasoned and conditioned, ready to cook. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up so like that YouTube can share it with others. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't. And so now we're going to be doing some good cooking. So stay tuned for some other videos coming up.